Hey there, Kmart shoppers. Welcome back to Bystanders. My name is Donovan, and I play the character Donovan Halen, and I edit the podcast. There are three fantastic people we need to thank before we get started. As per usual, Kevin Macleod, Gwinn, and Shady Cicada. They're all great. Check them out. We got links in the description. We also have links for our public Discord server where we talk about the module. Speaking of the module, we got a website for that, jojodnd.com. Check it out. It's great. 90 pages worth of Google Doc content on there. It's fantastic. And if you don't do any of that, I'm going to turn you into a cube. We'll see how much you like that. Back to the episode.
Fanny pack of horrors.
I think that's a wonderful way to start the session, Ty. Thank you.
The Goo Lagoon.
We have dessert. We have lava cake. I'm
We
excited.
have lava
so
cake.
all of you
Donovan's
meet back up
world is about to be
roughly
shaken.
at the same time. It's kind of like that Spider-Man pointing meme where it's like between the two siblings where it's like, what are you doing here? What are you doing here?
And then
Basically, I don't want to.
But Sid sees Christopher pointing at nothing.
Yes.
Well, you guys are still outside right now.
Okay.
Oh, you made her
imperceptibility.
before. Yeah, so Christopher kind of looks around at all of you.
Did you?
Christopher
No.
That's not how imperceptibility works.
Imperceptibility only works on one person.
That is
First
true.
person's good.
Sid.
Only
Not
Sid
Sid.
cannot see her.
Okay, so I'm not going to roleplay out the entire interaction between the two of them because I don't want to right now, but basically they catch each other up to speed and they're basically both like, yeah, we got to talk with Sid.
I thought the understanding was that we were going to be going and seeing Sid while Chris was talking with Nikki.
No, my
at
understanding
the
was
exact
that
same
was
time.
happening while our conversation with her, and we're walking in at the same time.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because Nikki wasn't checking the medicine cabinet for, like, all three of Damien's interactions.
Just saying that because that way, like,
So
Christopher doesn't give away the fact that,
If you want to be transparent, if you'd like to ask, like, Chris does not know how your ability works right now. Chris thinks that
I think we're going to corroborate
she's
this.
there.
With
Yeah,
we don't have to
siblings.
roleplay, just he tells him how the ability works, and that way everyone's on the same page going in.
So I do want to ask, what is you guys' plan?
Great question.
Do we have a plan?
Also,
What is the
Taylor
plan?
is there.
We're gonna have-
anything.
I
you'd be interested in
am
telling her,
going to
or-
have to talk to Taylor very soon.
We're gonna have dessert, and something is probably going to go badly afterwards.
Yeah,
that's
doesn't-
my plan.
Oh, we're having dessert. We probably shouldn't make her imperceptible yet.
Yeah, the idea was to make
fuck.
her imperceptible, so we would go in, he would reveal himself, and reveal himself to her. But if Chris is there as well, then that doesn't really work.
And they
So-
already are in the know anyway, so if they're gonna confront him. I think he's
Alright,
not gonna
if
worry
just-
about hiding it.
We
Drop
can do that
him
during
for-
the demonstration.
If Homegirl isn't, we have empirical evidence.
Yeah,
Can
we just drop
I
it. Roll insight on Taylor about everything that's been happening tonight.
Yes.
She's been kind of proud. We haven't really cracked where she's at and what she's doing.
Yeah, she's just kind of been absorbing.
I'm literally so
Would
Would
sad.
someone like to take
Seven.
Bean out for a walk?
No.
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 I
You
think-
have no idea.
we
Right
don't
now, she
want
just
that
has
right
a
now.
kind of stone face. But you
Alright.
see, there's some kind of gears clicking. The way that she looks at the two of them, you can tell if there's some kind of recognition, but she can't quite tell
Yeah,
from where.
but while he's gonna sit next to her at the table and kind of start a conversation. Steve.
I will say Sid is still out right now. He's still prepping.
Before we go in,
Okay.
Damien's gonna also. I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt your interaction.
No, okay, that's not happening quite yet. Something just clicked for
Damien's
Steve.
gonna lean over to Patricia. You said Bean is yours, right?
Yes.
How much control does Sid have over Bean? Because since Bean seems to have the manipulative ability, I want to make sure that Sid doesn't do anything funky with that whenever we try to confront him.
I don't know why Sid would hurt Bean. The two of them have always.
I don't mean
gotten
hurt Bean, I mean use Bean against us once we confront him.
I grew up around Bean. I don't think he has a mean bone in his body, and he can't control his ability. He's just always active.
I see through.
Any building that he's in, no one can perform violence.
Right.
Steve looks flabbergasted.
What's
I
up, Steve?
just thought of something. Christopher, so the way your ability works, is there any way to tell if someone's been affected by it?
My ability?
Yes.
Did you corroborate whose ability?
Yeah,
I would assume.
Maggie said we did. We
Okay,
would play
we-
it out and
okay.
make each other up to speed.
Yeah.
Everlong has to be voluntary. I can't force taking memories from someone, but the more emotionally charged the person, the greater the fortune befalls them.
Does it work on yourself?
So, Taylor, you're surrounded by luck all the time, and you don't remember
Oh,
a
Christ.
lot about your past.
Donovan hasn't actually told you about the picture yet.
Well, I'm...
No, but we do know.
No, but he's piecing together anyway.
Yes.
I see. I was trying to wonder why the picture would look like Taylor, but no, that makes sense.
Have you talked with Taylor before, Christopher?
I've never met this woman in my life.
No, Steve's got the gears cranking.
What's your stand? And she looks down. My stand is Long Road to Ruin. It has the ability of it gives me great fortune at the cost of I can't control it. And you see the gears kind of turning in his head. Fascinating.
Taylor, do you...
And this is when you guys are like sat down.
Yeah.
Right?
We have-
suppose.
I mean, we
No,
have...
this was still outside. I thought.
Okay, if
We
you're
haven't
still continuing
entered
the
yet.
conversation.
Yeah, Donovan leans in. Do you have a doctorate?
Yeah, I'm a medical professional.
Nothing in philosophy? Hold on, what was the funny the thingy downstairs? I don't remember what
It was a doctorate of philosophy.
Okay.
Specifically, like a philosophy degree doctorate.
Yeah, not medical.
No, not medical.
Do you know this woman? And he's going to show her the picture.
That's me. That's a picture of me when I... Oh my god. You four, please step outside for a second with me.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
So she kind of gestures you all towards kind of the living room area. And she sits down. I've only ever loved one man in my life. I didn't know his name, only that he was well educated. I met him I think it was about 26 years ago now. And he blessed me with triplets, and then they died in the car crash.
Plane crash?
Car.
At least that's what I thought.
If his ability was used on you, and you got that stand out of it, I can only imagine what level of trauma would cause that kind of thing.
I'm gonna roll history real quick.
Christopher's stand, it deals with fortune and luck. That's similar to how mine works.
That's what I'm saying.
What if what you have isn't your stand?
What do you mean?
If the luck that is created around you is a result of his ability, rather than a stand in and of itself.
You're saying that...
Christopher says he doesn't know you at all, but this...
He also said that he doesn't control his stand. Someone else has to willingly flip it. They could have just been given the stand.
And they have
She did it to herself.
because they have to be willing.
What?
Yep.
Holy smokes. That was more of a Donovan of a
Yeah.
Donovan me thing. Because they have to be willing.
Taylor,
Do my eyes happen to look similar to Sid or Christopher's out of complete curiosity?
No.
She lied to me.
only triplets.
Bitch.
Well, no, your eyes do look similar to Christopher's.
I thought so.
No, wait. What color are your eyes?
Purple.
Yes, than Christopher's.
What?
Sorry, Taylor has green eyes. Sid has green eyes.
Whenever I was having an emotional conversation with Taylor last session, she said your eyes remind me of my son's.
Oh.
I'm not related to her. No, my parents suck.
Taylor, I'm not quite sure. I think we're all kind of piecing this together at the same time, but from what I can surmise, it seems like something very traumatic happened to you around the time of your children coming around.
I don't remember the exact details, but...
You, knowing it or not, and Christopher knowing it or not, you willingly had his ability activate on you. That memory was wiped and you gained an incredible amount of fortune in exchange. At least that's what I'm piecing together.
So the question is, what happened that I forgot?
Well, if you were with him, I wouldn't imagine anything good.
Obviously.
I
Facial features, what, like any detail about him gone. Possibly the whole relationship.
I know that I was with him. That's when the picture would have been taken. I
Know
don't
his name.
Or his face.
Oh my god.
You don't know his name either.
No.
I need a cigarette.
Sid does.
I have this name written down, and Hayden's trying to remember. Tears in Heaven. Who was that stand of?
That was someone else entirely. That was
That was
Stand-up
the
killed
person
Sid.
that Sid fought. Yeah.
The one that killed Sid. Okay.
So does that mean those people in there are...
Your children, I guess.
Donovan. Donovan quickly sets
I knew that I had kids. I couldn't remember their faces. I thought that was because of everything that had happened, but
Donovan is just
Fuck.
Donovan is basically just hugging her at this point.
So, what I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if this is, I guess, just Hayden talking, but the fact that obviously they didn't die in a car crash, but if that's the case, what was traumatic that happened that she wanted to forget?
We'll have to
We
find
have no
out.
idea.
And then Donovan's going to is there anything quickly we can sit on? I can sit on with Taylor.
yeah, you guys are in the living room area.
Okay,
there's,
so
plenty of space.
Donovan
to
sits her
sit
down
in.
on the couch and just has an arm around her. Taylor, I had a talk with someone recently about fate and how things are meant to go down, and it was startling because I had a very interesting look out on fate about how everything was so strange and maybe even predetermined. But he told me that sometimes things don't make sense, and that's okay. You may not know why any of this has happened or how any of this happened, but let's look at it this way. You're alive. Your kids are alive. What's important is that this was meant to happen in some broad way. It doesn't matter how we got here, but the universe clearly thinks you should be here. If
I didn't get to see my children grow up. So the least I can do is be here for them now. But I don't know if I can hold myself together for that.
We need to protect them from him. Regardless of what Sid's intentions are, it seems like he is trying to protect the other two
Is
from
he
what happened to him.
even my son anymore, given what we know about him?
It's hard to say, but as I just said, there's something in him that still cares for his siblings and wants to protect them.
He said he is still Sid Waters. I'm inclined to believe he's telling the truth.
Maybe I can appeal to his reason or something. He can't kill me. He couldn't if he wanted to.
Well, that's another interesting question. I don't know how all this fits together, but there's something you mentioned about your ability not working here. I don't know what plays into that, but...
Nikki, those words that Christopher told you earlier echo in the back of your head. Give me a history check.
Oh boy, another -1 check.
Holy shit, Maggie.
history is... Oh yeah, history is
This is
intelligence.
coming together incredibly.
Not 20!
Yeah!
Those words echo in the back of your head. The greater the trauma, the longer it lasts. You see that Taylor seems to have aged about 20 years in front of your eyes.
You don't have a stand.
The fortune is gone. In a way, that means you're free, but also...
How could she say
Fate's funny like that, isn't it?
How much time
I
do I have?
suppose so.
You see she sits down, and as she does, you can see her bones kind of moving, and she sits and she sags.
Damien touches her and lifts some weight off of her.
Nikki's gonna dash up to the bathroom.
I'm also gonna put some Hamon right now.
Yes. So we have Hamon life support. Nikki's fine.
We have weight lifted up from her shoulders.
And Nikki's
So
looking
with-
for pain relief.
With that combination, she seems to be doing better.
Yeah,
but
Donovan takes her hands.
Steve's
and I will say she was in remarkably good condition. So at this point, she is essentially, I'm just going to tell you outright, she is a 90-year-old woman.
Yep. Steve is doing nothing except he's going.
But she was in remarkably good health for that entire time. So
She didn't kiss when she was
she's
70?
going to be okay. Yes, because again, the incalculable fortune, it was insane. Incalculable fortune, not in that
Also,
ability way, but just the best possible chances. Because keep in mind, she looked like she was in her 40s, and she's 90 years old.
That's true.
She aged incredibly well.
Could you ever see our stands? Did you think that they were all just things we could do? That they didn't have any objects?
Show me.
Back in Black's hand just whisks out of the side of his arm.
I don't see anything.
Yep. Well, at least we have a better understanding of the situation now, but I don't like it.
It's cold. You see her shivering in kind of the open house.
Damien takes off his tux strand.
Well, yeah, yours is bigger. It'll have
You
more
wrap her in
warmth.
it. She's a 90-year-old woman. She doesn't retain heat as well. Even if she looks in remarkable physical condition, her body's starting to catch up.
Damn,
slowly.
what a time to not have a Molotov cocktail.
I don't know what the hell. Donovan has a scarf, a thing actually meant to retain heat.
Steve is just going to sit down to her,
Imbued with hormones.
use Act 3,
Well,
put a hand on her shoulder, and then impart the ideal of just peace. Calmness.
You said that his ability worked that the more traumatic the thing, the more powerful it would be and the more powerful it would last, right?
Something horrible must have happened to you.
I think he told me about his plan for the tide.
I don't want to forget.
26 years ago?
I want to forget that too.
Well.
Yes, you're able to find pain medication.
Nikki returns with pain pills.
Yeah, you got ibuprofen and shit.
I don't have any special healing powers, but I got pain relief.
Thank you.
So when did Christopher use his ability on her? I mean, he said he was born with it.
It might have been.
He also said he doesn't directly control it.
It might have
The
been an
other person
unconscious
does.
thing.
I think they both unconsciously. She unconsciously got him to unconsciously use it.
Well, keep in
Or
mind
was
that they've all
passed
had their
around.
stands since birth.
Yeah, yeah.
It could have just been
Ooh,
passed
So
around.
if that's the
Ooh,
case,
my baby has a cool coin. Bing!
So how do we know that Patricia's ability wasn't also at play?
I think we should talk to your children now.
I agree.
This
And
is
you-
gonna be really weird if we come back in with a brand new 90-year-old woman.
I
for
mean, she's
dessert.
still visibly Taylor. It's just
Right.
the way that she's moving and operating
Right.
now.
Do you need a hand?
I would appreciate that.
Demon will let her stabilize herself on his arm and we walk in.
Yep, she walks in. You notice that she does seem to be physically weaker, but you can still see that fire behind her eyes, you know? She's
Still
determined.
Taylor. Yeah.
Still Taylor.
Sonochino Sonomy just started playing in my head.
Well,
So
we've had
anyway,
we've had some revelations. Is Sid there yet? Oh.
he has just finished placing the final lava cake, and you see that as an alternative to lava cake, because Bean is not supposed to eat that, he's made a dessert especially for them, so...
Aw.
Scratch him behind the ears. Ah, come in.
So I know you're more aware of what's going on than everyone else. Do you know her?
Oh, we're just cards on the table. Okay.
Nikki's
No.
chowing down.
I've never met this woman in my life.
Well, it's not up to me to disclose that. I'll have some lava cake first. He helps Taylor into her chair.
Donovan, prepare yourself.
Donovan has some lava cake. I mean, I pass.
Can I give you disadvantage?
Yes.
I heckle you.
That is worse, objectively, but an 18 for this lava cake.
18. I'm gonna. This
He's
is
been working on it for
This
an
is the
hour,
first time you have tried lava cake, and this is made by the remarkable chef Sid Waters.
You're just astounded that you cut into it and then it just like pours out and you're like, what?
Yeah, you like
Hot and
smell it,
cold.
and you are overwhelmed.
I figured that might happen.
I just love.
Taylor doesn't bother eating.
Probably don't have the appetite right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, Damien even has a couple bites and he's like, damn, that's good, but he's not. More important things happening.
I believe Donovan changes art styles rapidly 5 times and flies into a pile of blender cubes.
I see.
Thanks, Bucky.
Peter B. Parker.
Yeah.
My name is BBB. Yeah, so
this is good.
Sid kind of picks up on the tension around everywhere.
So who's going first? Damon looks at Taylor, Patricia, and I keep forgetting this guy's name.
Chris and Sid.
Christopher.
Christopher, okay.
Chris and Sid.
Christopher speaks up first. No, wait, hold on. Before any of this, do we want to... No, all of the children should probably be there for the reveal of Taylor.
I believe they all are, yes.
Taylor kind of speaks up. Oh, what's up, Ty?
Is there a speaker system like hooked to the mansion at all?
Donovan can make a
Yeah,
really big...
there's like a Bluetooth speaker system. No one's gonna do it right now.
I can make a cone. Just,
I'm just gonna go hook up to it real quick.
Oh,
No big reason at all.
No audio recordings to play in case we need some proof of
So
stuff.
here's the thing, Sid. Here's the thing, Stretch. I heard you do it.
What? So, I don't really know if there's any easy way to say this, so I think I'm just going to say it outright. I think the 3 of you are my children. And all 3 of them are shocked, including Sid.
We see him like
Sid, for the first time you have seen him, is properly caught off guard.
Shaken, yeah.
And he kind of chuckles to himself. He's like,
What?
"What?" And she looks over at all of them and nods. I think he, at some point, might have visited me and used your stand, Christopher, to make me forget about you. And I'm never going to forgive him for taking that from me. And you see the shock dawn on Christopher's face. And you see him bring the napkin up to his eyes, and he just begins silently sobbing.
Polaroid.
Yeah. Just to sweeten the deal, Donovan puts it on the table and spins it and just...
To Sid.
Yeah.
Sid catches it.
Anyone you know of a doctorate of philosophy?
My father. He gave me that note. He's just staring at the photo. I don't understand. So he's been playing us. All 4 of us. Since the beginning.
That seems to be the case.
You see Sid, it's too much for him, and eventually his true form is revealed as he stretches and pops and falls into that 8-foot form, or that almost 9-foot form again. And he just sits at the head of the table and sinks. I killed for him. I died for him. I did everything in his name because I believed in what he was doing, and I believed that he saved my life. And then this happens. I need some air. And Sid steps out of the room.
I'm so sorry.
I don't do that.
Let me smash that tension with a fucking sledge!
That's what I do, baby.
Ah!
I'm so sorry. This is horrible. Worse than I could have imagined.
Sid just steps outside and leaves all of the rest of you there for a while. And you realize that every single one of these children had been exploited. She was used for her ability to splice organisms together. Christopher was used to keep the organization under wraps. And Sid was used.
Be the hands.
Just muscle.
Yep.
Fuck.
Okay. Nikki would like to step out with Sid.
Okay.
But I'm gonna ask something of Steve first. I'm gonna pull out the dog treat and ask for him to use Act 2 to swap the sense of smell, so that the
Bean only smells dog treat.
rather
To swap it with what?
never with Nikki's pants. So
Are you
that
sure you want to do that?
wait, hold on, no. I think I fundamentally don't. Give me a second. I would like to use animal handling to try to get
Bean to follow?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you can absolutely do
So
that.
you're taking him outside?
Yep.
As soon as Bean is out of the room, Damien's just going to... What?
I still need to
Oh
make
yeah,
sure.
make the roll.
Are you gonna break something like a maniac?
Hang on.
Just a treat, give him advantage.
Yes.
Thank
that
goodness.
makes a lot of sense. There you go.
13, and animal handling is charisma. That's gonna be
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, It's still a good stat for you.
Yeah, it's one less. It's 17.
That's enough, yeah. Bean gets up and slowly follows you, but not before, like, kind of checking on the folks at the table, kind of goes around real quick, and then heads out. Patricia kind of scratches him behind the ears, and he just...
As soon as Bean is out of the
Bean leaves.
building, Damien is going to shout and slam his fist into his plate.
Finally,
Shout it.
it So, Nikki, you, Sid, and Bean stand out on the porch balcony, or like the porch, and just look over the garden. Sid stands there and then looks over.
Beautiful, isn't it? The garden.
Patricia's got talent. Smart, too. Most of the actual science of it is done by her, not by her stand. It's remarkable.
Yes, but there's still something about it. It's still nature.
What do you mean by that?
It changes. It still evolves. It is growing. Sid, you were exploited.
Just putting it bluntly.
A more apt term. Nope. Never mind. You were exploited. I was too. My family's been in the organization since its inception.
You know what?
You weren't given all the information.
I'll give it to you. His name, and what his stand does.
Oh, fuck.
Recording time. Because
Go
Nikki's
ahead.
not remembering that.
I don't care who knows this. You can tell it to everyone in the organization. His name is Noah Grohl. He masquerades as a piano player.
Oh.
His stand is the Pretender. It has the ability to touch something, perfectly mimic it, and absorb their muscle memories. Don't let him touch you or Donovan. He'll gain your abilities.
Oh.
that spin, that hamon, that's what he's looking for. He's trying to achieve that perfection. So when the tide hits, he'll be invincible.
I gotta make a charisma save. I did not make that charisma save. Nikki kind of just stands there for the first time speechless.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some paperwork to do. I have to move someone into the house and evict my father.
Alright.
If Nikki goes to try to talk him down, but stops.
Nikki. This is a new feeling for me. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
There is still time before the tide, Sid.
Not much. I have to show you all something. Come with.
The demonstration is not cancelled.
He's going to send a message to the rest of the bystanders to follow.
And are you also like sending us the like sound clip of?
Oh no, I had that set up in case that was as a contingency plan. If it necessary, if you denied it, I would have played it.
Okay.
Taylor has moved her seat to be closer to the other two, and they're all just kind of sitting there. They're not close or anything. They're
have a
all
lot to
just trying
process.
to grasp it all.
Meeting a 90-year-old woman who claims to be the mother you haven't seen in 26 years is a lot.
Sid, Nikki, and Bean return, and that calming presence just washes over you all again.
Damien's eyes and pants slightly, his fist on the table. He looks up and said, "Sorry, I broke a plate."
Plates are replaceable. I have something to show you all.
Is that a gun?
He clicks
No.
a button. No, he pulls out like a remote.
Yeah.
He clicks it, and a projector.
My name is Doof, and you'll do what I say.
That was not the reference I was expecting.
Aw. Okay, so
Sorry, I'm done.
the kind of slideshow thing comes down, and a projector pops out
What is
and begins
that?
projecting. The last thing
Projector.
I'll ever
What's
do
a
for my
projector?
father.
Bro, you go to a modern school. What the fuck do you mean?
We have like a smart board. Is
I
it like
what project onto the smartboard, Steven?
You're a high schooler! Please!
He's also a child.
Dumbass!
It's fine.
So, moving past this, he clicks it on, and it's news footage of CMM. Hi, my name is Jessica Young. I'm here on the scene of Yellowfield, a small town outside of Travaco. Many of the residents have contracted a mysterious flu-like illness which may link to familial genetics. Jumping over to Jim Jones for more information on the subject. Thanks, Jessica. The virus seems to be remarkably contagious, but only in specific ways. It appears to transfer through fluid exchange and seems to be more contagious towards family members, leading some scientists to believe that the virus may be closely linked to genetics. So far, the virus has been well contained, but the sudden appearance of the virus is currently unknown. More news will be available regarding the subject when it becomes available. Sid clicks off the projector.
I thought we had someone watching the water supply. Is that not the route you went through?
It was outside of town. We wanted a smaller area. Less test subjects, more controlled. Town with a population of previously 254. Most of them evacuated. Some remain. And all that remain have probably drunk the water. You all have your work cut out for you.
If it's water resistant, this is out of character. Nikki would not have this idea whatsoever. We can get, if it's water resistant, we could probably grab a sample.
If what's water resistant?
The
I
virus.
mean, you wouldn't be affected by it anyway.
Well, yeah, but we
Um,
would still need a sample
Yeah.
to work with
We
it.
have plenty. Donovan judged
Oh.
outside of the grapes in his truck. or in the
Right.
truck.
Yeah, we actually have
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, that's the thing is you guys don't have the virus. 'Cause
No, it's a
remember
virus.
it-
We have the grapes that
Ooh,
can carry
right.
it.
Also, it's
Right. That's how that
They can carry it, and also it's flushed out of the system whenever they're harvested.
Yeah.
We need to go there.
I agree. I will remain here with my family. We have
You have
some
a lot to work through.
planning. If you can, and you see Patricia speak up. If you can get me a sample of it, I might be able to work on a vaccine.
Okay.
Done.
The fresher the virus, the better.
I wish you guys luck, and I have just one question for you, Sid. I know that you were the one that had contact with him. Do you need to worry about him coming for you?
I will be here. And if he wants to kill me, let him try.
I like your vibe.
I'm really
Good
hoping
luck.
we don't come back to a smoldering mansion.
What'll be the first time?
Well, it probably won't be the last if it is.
But as an extra safeguard, Christopher, take whatever you need. I'll do what I have to. And he flips the coin.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Oh boy. Alright.
That's fair.
Sid looks back over to you all. After having flipped the coin, you can see that he appears healthier somehow, despite everything.
Just points at Donovan. Who the hell are you?
And
I just thought I had $50.
you all have your work cut out for you, as do we.
Let's get to it.
Meet here with a sample as soon as you can.
Will do. And of course, you have contact with us. Please let us know if there's anything else we can help with, and good luck.
I have emails to push to the rest of the company.
Oh, I'm sure.
If I may.
Nikki, feel free to share that information.
So, wait, did he just tell us how him's things work, or can he cooperate that right now?
So Nikki had you guys hear that.
Okay.
And then he's sending that to Maria? And
Marcia.
Marcia and the others.
Yeah, you go.
Donovan is like, how much does Noah need to touch you?
Just a glance. If skin makes contact with his stand.
What about blood? Like the blood we gave in that bowl.
Fuck, we did do that, didn't we?
It has to be part of the connected organism.
I forgot we did that. We did do that, and we were like, I'm sure this won't have any consequences.
He could be any one of us. He could be you. He could be me. He could even be
Your mama.
Joe! That bastard!
Janice. Steve wouldn't say that.
Be wary.
okay.
Be careful.
Wait, so what's the point of that blood thing? The blood in the bowl, is that just a cult thing?
Yes.
God damn it! God, you guys are weird.
Yes.
Never mind, God.
Like I said, I have some restructuring to do with my father's old organization. I think he needs to enter into early retirement. He has resources, though, still.
If you need any more damning evidence,
Oh, no, trust me. I have enough conviction.
Can I still say a thingy?
Go ahead.
Donovan hands him the photo. Here's your resignation letter.
Should my father arrive, we will exchange words, then blows if need be. But even despite all that, Bean will keep us safe.
Hell yeah.
Good creature.
Now go.
I've got a call to make.
We got some road loss to ignore. We gotta get there fast.
Precisely.
Nikki's right with CRX to do some more infrastructure damage.
Sid also says, oh, before you go, the CDC has quarantined the area. You'll have to find a way to get in. I heard something from one of our scouts there about a speed wagon representative. I don't know what that means, but I thought it might interest you.
I don't think getting in
we
would
know
be a
Speedwagon?
problem for us.
Yeah, I think someone from the
Taylor mentioned the Speedwagon
Yeah.
Foundation. They're the ones who are looking at the water filters right now.
Right.
Okay.
We also
so
have
we
our detective friend that evidently has contact with them.
Detective George.
Yeah, Detective George. Who is
Detective Andy George,
that's
who's my
who
favorite
Danny's about to
NPC.
call. I do like her a lot.
Oh gosh, I cannot wait to hear her hate you again.
We have someone who is directly within the bloodline of the Zappellis, I think.
Yes.
Sterling.
That's Sterling.
Keep her away from him. I mean, he hasn't been anywhere near you guys, right? He hasn't been anywhere.
Well, except for that time he came to threaten us and
He killed our old
her
boss.
father.
Which does mean the undead effect is not transferred to him.
That is true. You do know that.
That is good.
Also, because he was undead, there was no way he could be practicing Hamon.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
so he didn't get him through that.
Oh my god, the fucking mask ended up saving our asses, even if just a little bit.
Fuck me, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay.
So I think you all have your work cut out
Yeah,
for you.
so Damien's going to get in the truck.
Alright.
Whoever wants to be shotgun,
Nikki is in the actual fucking
the container.
yeah, because infrastructure damage.
Damien holds up one of the gun chucks. Shotgun?
A determined nod from Steve as he grabs it.
Shotgun.
Yeah. Alright,
They do like the like manly grab over the shotgun.
Yeah.
And take it.
Damien's gonna get in the driver's seat. We're gonna begin heading out. He's got one hand on the wheel and one hand on a phone. He's going to call George while driving.
Do we want to pick up any more reinforcements on the way there?
Do we have time?
I don't think you guys have time.
We have
Yeah, we
time
need
to
to
maybe
go.
call someone.
However many Maggie has enough levels to balance for. Anyway.
Hold on.
Oh, don't worry. I have a plan. You guys won't be without backup.
We could call Brandy.
You
She
could.
has a motorcycle.
She does.
Donovan can do that, but Damien's calling George.
Okay.
So as we
We'll
head
do
out on
that.
the road irresponsibly, and he's going to be on his phone while driving.
Hello, Detective George speaking.
Hey George!
Oh, hi, Damien. A little warning next time. I'm turning the volume down.
I have a lot of news.
Oh boy. So.
A lot. And without needing to roleplay it, Damien's going to give her a sloppy briefing on fuck you, Hayden. On the ridiculous amount of revelations we've had about Taylor, the family, basically the entirety of the Beating Heart is going to be reorganized.
Taylor has
so to
no
speak.
stand.
Taylor had no stand. She no longer has that effect at all. Her children are like the top of the company and being manipulated.
It's not a company.
And also, whether or not...
Same difference.
and also, not sure if you've gotten the word yet, but a small town outside of Travago is being tested with the virus.
Yellowfield saw it on the news. I thought it might have something to do with it.
Yeah, we're headed there now.
Okay.
I know that's a lot to dump on you, but I figured you should know.
Yeah.
It's her job to know.
I'm gonna try to keep things handled the best I can here. I'll see if I can call any more representatives from the Speedwagon Foundation, but this might be more time sensitive than we thought, especially if they're doing beta testing this quickly.
Right.
There's a chance the tide could be happening in anywhere from weeks to days.
Right. Sid's gonna do his best on that end, but we gotta get over there. And
By the way, we're friends with Sid now.
you said the Speedwagon Foundation. I think they're also helping with the quarantine. Can you help us get through to them so we can have permission to do our job, you know?
I'll patch a call through to them. They're spread pretty thin already. They're trying to keep an eye on the water supply and everything. I'll call you back in a couple minutes.
Permission or not, we're going through.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. She gets a call back. You get a call back a couple minutes later.
Hey!
Oh,
Jesus. That one was really
sorry,
loud,
turning
man.
the volume down.
Can I turn Kyler's volume down? God
No,
damn
that
it.
was Detective George. Okay. So apparently there's someone already there. Don Eagle is his name. He's a representative and he doesn't really care about law enforcement, and neither do I. Get in there and solve the problem.
Sounds good. We're already well on our way, and I am breaking traffic laws to get there.
You all take care. I'm gonna brew another pot of coffee. Click.
All right.
Hey, Randy.
Hey!
Look what you did.
That's your problem later.
I know! Hey, Brandy. Okay,
Hi,
so
Donovan.
I got a lot.
I just got an email.
From who?
Sid Waters?
What'd the email say?
Well, it's a several-page document, so I haven't properly looked. There's an audio file attached to it.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot. Okay, good. A lot of news. We know who him is.
Oh!
The
Hold on, there's a picture associated. Here we go. Here, hold on, I'll text it to you. And she
Okay.
texts you the picture of
him?
Noah Grohl.
Oh, fuck.
Noah Grohl is a man who stands roughly 6'2" in height. Here, hold on, I have the description written down. I don't have to think of it from memory. That would be silly if I had to.
Silly pilled.
Oh my God! It's Noah Grohl.
I don't know how to describe that image for the audience.
The Skylar White yo face.
Yeah.
My name is Skylar White. Yo.
My name is Noah Grohl. My name is Noah Grohl, yo.
My stand is the Pretender, yo. Uh-huh.
Now, which the Pretender?
The Foo Fighters Pretender.
Fighters one.
The entire family is based off Foo Fighters, except for Sid Waters, who was reborn. So his is Pink Floyd.
Ah, very cool.
Yeah, we have Everlong, we have The Pretender, we have...
My
Dirty
dumbass
Water.
hasn't
Dirty
listened to
Water.
the entire Foo Fighters discography
And
yet.
Best
That's
of
something
You.
I need to do.
Yes.
Long Road
so
to
good.
Ruin is
I
not
Long
have
Road to
several
Ruin is
songs,
also a
but-
Foo Fighters song.
Damn!
Yeah.
fighting Foo. We're literally fighting Foo right now.
fucking-
Holy smokes!
You guys are
Maggie
Foo
was,
Fighters.
Maggie was talking to me about how she does stand names.
Right. Hey, Maggie. So, I assume this has been being put together for a while.
Yes.
But has it been so long and so thorough that the Dr. A grabbing the mask and becoming a vampire was intentional?
No.
No.
Okay.
I had no
Dr.
idea
was
what you
not
guys are gonna
intended
do.
to die.
I've had to be quick on my feet on all of this, you know?
Right.
Another question. Has Taylor not been able to see our stands this whole time, or was that like an on-the-spot thing?
I don't remember her ever mentioning it.
Not
Yeah,
once
Taylor-
has she mentioned it.
Taylor
She's just
doesn't
been
really
incredibly lucky.
See stands.
Yeah.
It's just
We never even
'cause
questioned it because everyone else around her was a stand user, and she was incredibly powerful.
Like,
she knew that powers were a thing. She just couldn't see you guys.
Interesting.
Was she a stand user on her character sheet?
Well, yeah, just for functionality.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it wouldn't be insane to try and do that, but yes.
Right. Level 50 fucking
The
soldier.
freaking audacity, yeah.
Maggie, try not
Erase-
to like plan a good campaign challenge.
Yeah,
Impossible.
erase her memory, but keep her in the organization?
It's to keep an eye on her.
yeah.
Fair enough, I suppose.
If she ever got her memory back, that she'd be
able to dismantle the entire organization.
She'd be a loose end, and you don't need any loose ends for something that needs to be airtight is bad.
Honestly, keeping her alive at all was just, like,
The fact
a
that
slight hint of humanity in him, honestly. Because he didn't have to, and it would have been better not to, probably.
the fact that Nikki walks the earth is the biggest bout of luck he has ever had.
But yeah, Noah Grohl is a roughly 6'2" man. He has remarkably long fingers, and he is an expert piano player.
If there was
That's why I brought that up. Apparently, he's been on
Salad
many
fingers.
journeys. He is a remarkable concert pianist, but tends not to compose his own stuff. He tends to play a lot of older pieces, you know, things made by composers of the previous generation, and this one remarkably well. It also says on his, it also says when you guys look it up and the information that Taylor kind of gets to you, that he has gone to Tibet at some point, to study with monks there for a while. In addition,
That's bad!
Yes,
bad.
very. Hammond.
and he seems remarkably, he seems in very good shape for someone who's 50 years old.
Ham bending.
Bro's,
I will also say, he is incredibly handsome.
so, hang on. Bro bagged someone 40 years older than him and gave her triplets?
She's incredibly lucky.
Jesus Christ.
He putting on the Riz.
I guess.
He went to an Applebee's.
I really hate that.
I'll have the apples, you can have the bees.
Huh?
And that's where it all started.
Anyways,
Valmore to Zenobia?
Well, I think this was a fantastic session, and I think that I'm going to have you all level up, and we are going to get right to Yellowfield as soon as we come back.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
You all take care. Bye-bye.
See you folks.